This is going to be a quick tutorial showing you how you can do this glow effect in online design using PhotoPea. So I'm actually going to close the spread because you're going to launch PhotoPea from here. You're going to hit New Project. I'm going to change this to 300 dpi first. And then I come up here, change this to inches, and all I want to do is 4 and 12. So once you make all those changes, the next thing you can do is change your background color. So if you're going to put it on a white spread, I would leave it white. If you're going to do black spread, do black. And then if you're going to do a different color, go to custom and then pick your color. So for my situation, I'm going to put it on a black spread, so I'm going to do black. And then I'm going to hit create. So now it's been created. Next thing you can do is you're going to go to your text tool. So you can either click here to T, click here to text, or click T to launch the text tool. From here, you have to load your font. So I'm going to click here under fonts and then choose load font. Now I'm going to pick any of my fonts. So you can download these fonts from Yearbook Help for if you want to use a Walsworth font, or just grab any font from online that you want to use. But I want to use Agnes because that's what's in my thing, and I'm going to hit OK. So now font's been loaded. So when you come over here and search Agnes, there it is. What you can do is you can star it, so then that way, when you hit the star, it'll pop up right away. So, there we go. So now I'm going to create a text box. I already made a little text box that disappeared, so I'm going to delete that one, make a new one. There we go. And we're just going to type in, I'll just do yearbook again, so yearbook. I'm going to do Command A or Control A on your keyboard to change this to select all. Oh, and then select my font. There we go. And then I'm going to change this to white. So if you don't want it to be white, you want the glow to be a different color, then you can come in here and pick any of your colors. You type in the hex code here, and then type in the CMYK code here, depending on what you have access to. Hit OK. There we go. Yearbook, and then I'm going to make this, let's say, and enter, that's way too big, 850, do like 825. I can go a little bigger. Let's go 850. 875. 900. So I just try to fill in as much as I can. Once you're done, you hit the little check. Now with my select tool, I can move this, center it a little better. There we go. So once you got your text, you got your color of your text correct, you're going to right click and go to blending options on your text layer. So see, this is my text layer. I right clicked, hit blending options. Then with this, you're going to go to outer glow. There's a couple things you're going to want to change. The first thing is you're going to want to change this blend mode from screen to normal. And then change your gradient color to the same color. So that's if you wanted the glow to be the exact same color as what your original color is. You can always do a different glow if you want, but for my example, I'm going to do the same color and I'm going to hit OK. So now that's white, that's set to normal, and my opacity set to 100. We're good to go. Now, as you adjust your spread, you're going to start seeing it adjust there. And you can also adjust your size. But if you notice, as you're adjusting your size, your text starts to become a little blurry and out of focus. So to fix that, you're going to increase your range all the way to 100%. That gives you a more clear text instead of the out of focus. And what's really out of focus is more of that glow in the background. And so I generally will do like a slightly, let's say 12. I kind of like how that looks, and then you can adjust your spread. But notice your spread is also going to go inside. So it goes inside and outside, so you may want to do that a little smaller and make your size a little bigger. So see, I can still see the text clearly. It's easy to read, and it doesn't fully go inside, see? So do a small spread and increase your size. And once you find something you like, what I would recommend is to save these settings, screenshot it. That way you repeat these settings on other spreads as well. That way you create that consistency. And so once I'm happy with what my look is, I'd hit OK. And then before I actually go to File Save, you're going to actually come over here, unlock this, and delete that layer because you want it to be transparent. So now I'm going to go to File, Export As, PNG. And then I'll call this yearbook. I think the other one's also called yearbook, so I'm just going to add an S to be safe. And then I'll hit save. So now it's saved. What I can do is close out of the program now, go back onto my spread, and now I can upload that new file that I just did. So go to my download folder, upload it, and I already created one called Headlines. I would recommend to also create an album called Headlines. There we go. Go to my photo tray now, find my album, and there we go. So as you can see, I can blow it up to make it a full spread, or I can shrink it as small as I want. But that is how you can create a glow effect. If you have any questions, let me know.